nobody should discourage Oga Obinna. I saw the kind of interviews with people like Mike Sonko, and I think we should not, we should just guide them to ensure that they play within the law rather than just sending general condemnation. I think it's a matter that has just been brought to my attention, and I'll deal with it. We can promote the things that bring us together, which is love, kindness, and humanity. Sasa nitakuwa kama Pastor Kanyari. Only that I am going to use it responsibly. Even Pastor Kanyari, now he's our president. Check, and I'll be on his neck. Kitu ikitokea mbaya hapo itaripotiwa kwangu kwanza. Na ataenda ata apologize because you know we are not perfect. Nobody's 100%. I am not hoping that you will repeat the mistakes. But if anything goes wrong, we don't condemn, we'll talk and we'll set the record straight. In other words, this is our platform, all of us. I'm going live, I'll be doing live in sessions on TikTok, and I'll be advising my youth and helping. In fact, mimi nimesema kwa maana mimi ndio chairman wa welfare. Yangu itakuwa kuja tu wakati tunatoa. Ninaanza, I'll be leading by example. So wale watu wote wako wanadhania walikuwa wameachwa or they're in that world on their own, no, they are friends, and we are going to work with the journey with them. I wanted to advise, yes.
Daktari, I have a question. This is away from the matter, but ni kitu nimeona nikuulize because we have you right now. Sababu ulikuwa former boss pale.
KFCB.
Yes. So right now I have a letter imepostiwa sasa hivi from Obinna. I guess unajua Oga Obinna. He has been doing very well on YouTube. Show yake live. But right about now amepost on Instagram and he has posted ametumua a letter by KFCB which requires him to have a license to do his YouTube show na pia YouTube channel ya family Obinna, the Obinnas, where he does content with his children. So amesema hapa chini sasa hizi ni gani tena, let me holler at my friend Dr. Ezekiel Mutua anichanue before Kingambe. Maybe what's your take on this? Do you think the letter ndo inaweza kuonesha hapa, is it ni normal from KFCB that a YouTuber mwenye anafanya content anafaa kuwa na license before posting it on YouTube?
Yes, that's the law. Unfortunately, the law is on us, as they say. The Films and Stage Plays Act, Cap 222 of the laws of Kenya, says no film or class of film shall be done without the approval of the board. But you see, this is a 1963 act. It has gone through amendments, but some of those stipulations are long before these digital platforms came. If you are to flood KFCB with all the content that you want to upload, and there are millions who are going live, they cannot manage the job. What we need to do is create the guidelines and help people. So I don't think it will go anywhere in terms of punitive measures. And like I've said, I've been there for 6 years. I created most of those regulations, and I do know when a mistake has been committed. Oga Obinna is creating also a platform for the youth to be able to talk and for people to have a conversation. I know the government is looking for money through platforms like this, but we are going to ensure that it's done in a way that we don't kill creativity. So Oga Obinna is my mentee, is a friend of mine, and just like Pastor Victor Kanyari, I'm going to stand for these youth. Not from a point of defending them, by ensuring that if it's a mistake, somebody can apologize, somebody can, if it's retribution like we did with Mbarambamba, and there's a fine to pay, we are going to raise money and pay if we must do it. But even in court, you are given a chance to mitigate and to say sorry. So I don't think it is cast in stone. Nobody should discourage Oga Obinna. I saw the kind of interviews with people like Mike Sonko, and I think we should not, we should just guide them to ensure that they play within the law rather than just sending general condemnation. I think it's a matter that has just been brought to my attention, and I'll deal with it. We have to reverse this. One, by ensuring that our people are empowered. One of the greatest ways of empowering our young people is by having a conversation and allowing this platform to be a platform that is accepted by society. But number two is putting money in the pockets of young people. The moment you have money, you will not seek validation in the wrong ways. Some of these people are being misused by bad people because they are broke, because they are lonely, because they lack mentors. And this is why I called my young people. I wish you can listen to my friend. And I would like at this point the advice. I would like you to bring the element of political leadership and the youth and how you are going to help these young people. Because why I brought him is the one who talks to Kinandeni Zetumbe, is the one who is talking to Malala. You got to bring this into the agenda, the better agenda of the government, and ensure that we do not condemn TikTok, but rather, what can we do from where you sit?
Thank you, Dr. My name is Mundalo Advice. I serve as the National Youth Chair for the Jubilee Party, the immediate former ruling party, and we now work in tandem and we support the government. First, I want to appreciate Daktari for inviting me here and for us to be able to have this conversation. And as I said before, it is very good that we are having this conversation at this time. Because we must wipe out the narrative that young people are lazy, they are doing nothing, they are immoral, and all those kind of things. Daktari, as you can see, today we are not doing mainstream media houses, but these are over 20 young people who have been able to come here from wherever they have come from. So young people of this country are hardworking, young people of this country are focused, and you cannot use a few elements of young people to judge the entire spectrum of what young people are about. And two, I want to really appreciate Pastor Kanyari, and I said it before, that we as young people are on the digital space. We are on Facebook, we are on TikTok, we are everywhere. The only way we can be able to get mentorship is when our elders join us and come where we are. They cannot condemn us from the bush and from wherever they are. The CEO cannot condemn young people from his office at MCSK. Pastor Kanyari has the option to condemn young people from the pulpit and nobody will be listening to us. Because as young people, we have real problems. We have real challenges that need real solutions. And that's why all these gentlemen here are self-employed today. Because they are doing something about their life. They have taken initiative to put bread on their table from their own perspective. So one, I appreciate Pastor Kanyari for joining the young people on TikTok. Because it's until you join us that then you can be able to listen to us. You can then be able to understand us. Now Pastor Kanyari can understand the perspective of young people. And I've been sharing with him and he's been telling me so many things that he has learned today that he didn't know. And now he has a better perspective. Now young people have someone they can go to. When they see that Dr. Ezekiel Mutua on TikTok, now they can inbox him about their problems. When they are able to see Pastor Kanyari there, they can now be able to tell him about their depression issues and all those kind of things. But if our elders run away from us, then we have no solution. So Pastor Kanyari, for me, it's an appreciation that first of all, you came there. You came to the marketplace, to where the young people are. Now from there, you can then start correcting them. Of course, with now the leadership of Daktari here and others, now we can be able to convert the following that you are having on social media. We can now convert that following into beneficial use. Because I'm a youth leader in Kenya, but I'm not as followed as you. You can even see your young people here. All they want to listen to is you and Daktari. So we are the youth leaders in the country. But we also appreciate the reality that our leaders and you people have what sometimes you have something you can tell the young people that we do not even have. Because some of us, for us to make sense, we come and sit with you, then we disseminate. And there was a question about what government is doing. And I think there has never been a better government that has taken this social media space more seriously than the government that we have today. We have seen very serious action by the president to really support this space. I can be able to see SPM bars here. And your CEO today is on trip with the president, and you're not even mentioning that. The CEO of SPM bars, Butita, is walking around with the president. That only shows you how serious the president has put the digital agenda in his government. So for me, all of us and those of us who are out there, of course we have a few elements, we have a few mistakes that we are making here and there.